welcome. Oh my goodness. Off the bat, the voice snapped, crackled, and popped. I'm so sorry. Terribly sorry. How embarrassing. Don't hit the box. I did that last time back in Godzilla. My apologies. This video is supposed to go up on Friday, but it's going up a couple days later. That's my bad. I got busy, which is the fancy way of saying I got sidetracked and procrastinated. Anyway, thank you all for joining me today. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're looking at two of my recent Bandai Movie Monster series pickups, and you can tell they're fancy because they come in boxes, which also means they were probably double the price of what they should have been cost. I endure that consequence when I buy these. It's something I do. It's really dumb if you think about it, but let's see if it makes up for it, okay? Like I've said in the past, sometimes the boxes are cool. I don't keep these boxes because they're not really worth it. Some of the artwork is pretty cool, so I might cut off the front of it and hang it up on the wall or something, but in terms of keeping the box as a whole, and that's too much cubic space. So yeah, the space is limited, okay? Even in my new room, which I have to show soon. Anyway, we have two box sets to look at. We have 1965 Godzilla, which is just one figure. They gave his own box. I don't know why. He's that good. He's that special. Then on the bottom there, we have a 2-pack, of course, the 2003 Tokyo SOS Godzilla with the absolute zero scar on his chest. And for the first time ever in the Movie Monster series, let me see if I say this right, Kamoeba. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, he's definitely the first time in the Movie Monster series. So let's see how he does for his first outing. Let's get into this. Here we have the 1965 Godzilla. Again, I don't know why they decided to just make him so special and put him in a box. No offense to my 1965 fans, but like, normally when it's like they'll take one of these Godzillas and just make it like a Godzilla store exclusive. But I guess they thought, hey, we can make even more money off of this. Put him in a box. No tag. Look, I just punched the box. I just lost value. Can't get it graded now. Here he is, though. Enough negatives aside, this figure is actually very nice. Yes, if you're familiar, if you're old enough or have done research, if you're familiar with the Memorial Box series that came out many, many years ago, this is pretty much a reused or slightly touched up mold of what they've done before. Just not green, which I prefer. This is more screen accurate, and it looks quite nice. I'm happy with this figure. So as much as I'm not, like, you guys know me, I don't keep the tags on a lot of my figures. I store the tags in a binder, but it still would have been nice to get a tag with this figure. I don't know why. Maybe I'll have to make my own tag. All right, I have to cut out a little rectangle out of the cardboard and make it my own. I could do that. I'm creative enough. I think I will. But here he is, trying to pose him as much as I can. It's a Movie Monster series. You can't really pose them that much, but you can have some fun. The air conditioning just turned on my room. I thought a ghost just walked by me because I just felt this blast of cold air. Jesus, I'm scared. Yeah, you guys hear about that Epstein stuff? That's going down as I'm making this recording. That's kind of scary. Let's stay on topic. Here's a comparison to the Astro Monster dancing figure that came out not too long ago. Now, that's a really nice figure, and they gave that one a tag. I don't know what happened here, but this is obviously a repurposed mold of the dancing figure, which I don't know why they did that one first and then the normal figure. To me, the dancing one should have been in the box. Okay, that's the one that deserved a box. It's also weird, they have different tails, so I don't know what happened. Like, someone's like, extend it, twirl it. It's supposed to be the same suit. Either way, very nice figures, both of them. They're different shades as well, so maybe one's like from one's at night and one's at not night. Here he is, thumbs up. Good job, Bandai. You did it again. You got my money. I know you guys love me. You better. Up next, the 2-pack, the Tokyo SOS. Here he is, Kamoeba's Godzilla 2003 with the scar on his chest. You'll see here. Okay, pay attention. Pay attention to this. Look at the scaling on the back of the box here. Okay, look at it. Look at it. This is what you get. This is what you get. All right, let's bring the box back here. Look how big he looks on the box. Look how big Kamoeba looks. There he is in person. Do you see the problem? He's pretty short. Pretty short. So let's look at Godzilla first. Here's the good thing that comes in this set. It's Godzilla. Everybody knows him. Everybody loves him. So they did a good job here. This is and I'll show you here in a second. Just again, it's a repurposed mold of what they've done before, because they did the 2002 Godzilla from against Mechagodzilla, and that was a very nice figure. So here they just added the scar, and they did something else, which you'll see in a second. Slight paint differences as well, I believe. But here I am, just having some fun posing them. Again, I don't like when the figures have the arms that like go out to the side. Okay, I like the up and down, not the side, like not going in for a hug like this. I don't like that. There's the chest, very nice, very gross. But yeah, like Space Godzilla figures from Bandai always do that. They always go out to the side, and it just pisses me off. All right, I'd rather the arms not move. That's me. Maybe you disagree, but it just. Sorry. Anyway, here is the what are we here? Yeah, that's the last figure. So slightly different paint jobs. Snout looks down because I don't know why. But anyway, the mouth is open on the old one, and the head turns, but on the new one it doesn't. That's an articulation point that I'm okay with. As in, I would rather see it have it. I still give it the thumbs up though, because you know it overall it's a nice figure. But I don't know why they took away the neck articulation. You know, they gave him the stupid arm shit anyway. I'm stuffed up, by the way. Like, everybody in the house is sick. So if I sound like, oh god, he sounds like he has fucking, like he has like snot up his nose, I do. Send me your best wishes, please. Get him out of here. Okay, let's talk about this shit. Kamoeba, here he is. All right, that's enough. Just kidding. Let's give him like, fuck. It's disappointing. Can I say that? I can. It's my video. You're here for my thoughts, right? I hope so. There's his bottom. There's his side. And here's his top. That's all you get. There's the scarring on his neck. Nice of them to add that. Although it's not very prominent. Or it doesn't even look like it's really scarred that deep. But, yeah. It's just so small. Like, I get it. I wasn't expecting that much. Because it was more just that. Like, how often do I give thumbs downs to figures? How often? This figure literally disappointed me. I expected not much, and I got less. Here's a real Kamoeba figure, though. This is the Bandai Museum, if you remember what that is. I barely know what that is. I bought this on Facebook, but like, this is a real Kamoeba figure, except he's too big. Like, he's too big, but I'd rather him be too big than just that small, I guess. Maybe not. I don't know. Kamoeba's... I hope they do another one. I don't even care if it's put him in a box, make him limited. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Finally, a redemption arc to this video. Look at this. This is a real figure right here, ladies and gentlemen. We got the giant Condor. Don't let this deceive you. He is giant in the movies for as far as birds and condors go. Here. Oh my. This is a fun one. So, if you didn't know, this is what happens when Toho in Japan lets Westerners vote on which Bandai figure they should make next. We choose the wackiest character. I helped vote for this, by the way. And I am very satisfied. I put my money where my mouth is. And you gotta, like, this is better than Kamoeba's, okay? I'm not even joking. This is a better figure than that Kamoeba's one. And it also has no articulation. But this is only like $20. Which is still a lot for what you paid for, I guess. But in terms of movie monster series, like, this is much better. And I'm much happier with this. I really like this figure. And I'm so happy that they added the giant Condor. Because, like, what a great timeline to exist on. Well, minus all the Epstein stuff going on. And we don't talk about it. But what a great... Look at this. They're hugging it out. Like how they did in the movie. That's what happened, right? Like, I'm so happy to have this. All we need next is for someone at SH Monstarts to be like, hey, you know what? You know what we can do? Fuck it. We're going to make this. Except they're going to charge $3,000 for it. And the wings are going to break if you try to bend them at the points that they're supposed to be bendable at. Anyway, thumbs up. As many thumbs as I can give. I have 2. I only showed 1 there, but I slammed it on the table. So you know it deserves a lot. It's a great figure. And it's all for fun, obviously. I thoroughly enjoyed this figure. And I'm sorry, I do find it better than the Kamoebas for every stupid reason possible. But it's a fun figure, and I'm happy that they made it. Alright, let's wrap this shit up, boys and girls. Oh, sorry, I drank a Red Bull. It all came up. But, yeah, great figures. Very happy. Minus, again, that Kamoeba. It's just, I'm disappointed with that. Like, literally, all jokes aside, there is a part of me that's like, man, that's kind of false advertising in terms of how much scale, like, on the box, he looks bigger than that. And I understand it's supposed to just be like a dead figure, a dead body figure. But, you know, when you open it up and he's that tiny, it's like, come on. Really? Again, for the price. I hate bringing up price. I told myself I wouldn't anymore. But it does come up. Like, come on. They can do so much better with this. And I hope they do. I hope they retry an alive Kamoeba's figure. Maybe they'll put it into like the voting poll. So we'll see what happens in the future. We never know. But as far as the other three figures, I'm happy with those. They're great. Very nice pieces. Giant Condor. Giant Condor. Happy to have him in the collection. An official one. Not just some generic vulture figure that you buy on Amazon. Like an official Giant Condor. I'm glad Bandai let us vote on this and put it out there. So, anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all take care. And I'll see you all next time.